Hey guys, I'm here to give you a couple tips on building your customer base. One of the most important aspects in building your customer base is actually the first impression you give your customer, so he can go and tell his friends, family, and spread the word of your business and your good service. So it's very important to address your customers properly, proper greetings, saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye, thank you. Those are very important. And also, one very important aspect of building your customer base is knowing your customer name. So it's always great to address your customer by his first name. If it's a senior person, always address them Mr. or Mrs. by their last name. And people feel good when they hear that someone knows your name or says your name. So it's really not very hard to address people by their name. You will say, oh, I got 300 customers a day. How can I ever remember their name? But believe me, if you work on it every day, you can. And there's always little tips in addressing the person by their first name. Many restaurants use tickets and call the customer up by their number instead of calling the customer by the order number. Just say, Mr. Brown or Miss Brown, come on up. And replace that number on the ticket by the customer name. Write the customer name in. That's a great tip that can carry your business a long, long way. Customers that receive great service and a great product, they tend to be repeat customers, and that's what you need to survive in business. It's quite important that you emphasize a proper way of doing things, because a lot of people come with different type of attitudes toward businesses, customers, and also a lot of people come with different type of slangs that they use that is very offensive in addressing customers. Certain slang words should be left out of the business world. But you do have individuals that come to work and they don't know by addressing someone as man or boy is offensive. So it's very good. It's very important for you to point out to your employees proper terms to use when addressing the customers and proper etiquette. Some cashiers, they will place the money on the counter. Another important item also is how you handle money. Many individuals don't like people touching their hand because they're concerned about germs, but also they don't like people to place their money on a counter because that's very impolite. So the best thing is make sure you always place the customer's money in their hand properly, not on the counter, and make sure you be careful not to touch someone's hand because they're really afraid of colds and germs. And always say thank you. Try also another thing that customers don't like is for you to give them a dirty coin or a dirty bill. If you do get a dirty bill, just place it under the other money. Maybe wash it at the end of the day or turn it in at the bank. But try not to hand customers dirty coins and dirty bills. That's another tip in keeping your customers. See you guys next week on more tips and tricks on building your customer base. Comment, rate, and subscribe.